and we're glad to have you along for the ride. Well, this is a game that could be decided by the center matchup. A lot of talent down low.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who can control the glass and ultimately win the possession battle.
And on top of that, staying out of foul trouble will be key for these two because you know they'll be going at it.
Here we go. And the Sky start out with the ball. Outside Atkins. Queen. There's the three. Good. First shot, first basket.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And there's the call on Kennedy Carter. That's her first foul.
Yeah, that's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Jackson outside. Pass to Wnba. Plum, 5 on the clock. And she can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Queen misses. Outside Plum. And about 1 minute gone in the first quarter. Misses the layup. Now here is Queen. Shoots the three. Offensive board. 2 points. That one goes in.
A great play in the glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Plum. Wnba on the wing. Back to Plum. Good. And Wnba gets the assist.
You can see right there, Plum stays shot ready.
Pass to Carter. Now Queen. From outside the arc. Another miss for her. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
And it's Queen with the foul. That's her first foul. And we're about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Jackson, defended by Atkins. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Wnba. And it's all knotted up.
You cannot stop both sides of the Sims pick and roll. She can dish, she can score. This time, she gave up the run.
And after 12 seasons with the Sparks, Wnba decided that 2023 would be her last with the organization.
Yeah, since going first overall in 2012, Wnba, an 8-time All-Star with the Sparks, winning MVP and the WNBA title in 2016. 2 community assist awards. They'll miss her in Los Angeles. Nneka, a legend in LA basketball history.
Now here's Plum. It's stolen by Queen. A one-on-one situation. Williams sets the screen. Queen. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Tough to guard a team when they can space it out like this, am I right?
Here's Sims. Down low. Here's Wnba. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Never a bad idea to get it to Wnba inside. She's almost automatic from there.
Here's Queen. The Sparks trailing. Outside Sims. Pass to Plum. Sims. Here's Wnba. She's guarded by Williams. Fades. Clock at 6. Chalk up 2 right there. Here's Queen. She's got 9. Takes the 3. The Sparks grab the miss.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
Jackson gets the bucket. It's all knotted up.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Queen. And here's Williams. Here's Queen. There's the triple. The rebound by Sims. Three-pointer Kelsey Plum cans it from downtown.
The sweet lefty stroke of Kelsey Plum, dialed in from distance.
And here's Queen. Can they get it? And the layup is up and in.
I'm not sure, really, in that set who was supposed to be on her there, and apparently neither did the defenders.
Now here's Plum. He's covered closely. Wnba right side. Shoots over Williams. Wnba misses. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Cardoso. Buries it from three-point range.
But for the defense, they've got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Stevens the screen. Here's Plum. And the layup is good.
Shots are falling. She's having a strong quarter.
Queen with the ball. She's got 11. Ariel Atkins on the wing. Now here is Queen. She's guarded by Plum.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Good, and it's Odyssey Sims who picks up the assist.
Well, when Kelsey Plum is getting buckets inside, it's scary because she already does so much damage with her playmaking and perimeter game.
Now here is Queen. From the arc. That's in for her 5th field goal of the game. Makes her 5 for 12 thus far.
She's finding all kinds of ways to get it going right now. What a quarter she's having.
Here's Sims. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Wnba with the ball. Williams there. Outside Plum. The 3 ball. The rebound by the Sky.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here is Queen. She's got 14. The shot. And it's Chicago with another.
Neither team can... miss early on. I don't know how long they can keep this up.
Offensively, at least. Neither team's done jack on D yet.
That's fine with me.
And it's good. 2 points.
And look how well she let her in there with that pass.
Now Plum. 10 points for her. Inside, stolen by Camila Cardoso. The Three from Kennedy Carter. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Now here's Plum. Pass to Jackson. To end the run. That's a miss. She's made one in this one.
And the exciting Rakia Jackson taken 4th overall in the 2024 draft.
Well, she's got a reputation in college appearing as an electric scorer. About 18 points per game, which is a huge number in college. Over her career, Jackson could get buckets from all three levels, and it's 6'2". Her length, it's kind of a matchup problem for a lot of guards.
Chicago leading. To the middle. Deflected. Pass to Queen. Outside Carter. Ariel Atkins on the wing.
That's in, coming off an assist from Kennedy Carter.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Now here's Plum. Here's Hamby. Great D that time from Elizabeth Williams. Here's Queen. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Jackson outside.
Pass to Hamby. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray.
She is a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they would be if she was not having this kind of a quarter.
Now here is Queen. She's got 16. Now here is Sims.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Outside Stevens. They double team Kelsey Plum. Pass break Chicago. Here's Williams. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, Williams is a center who battles inside. I mean, if she's not a player, you're going to be seeing jacking up too many threes.
Pass to Hamby. 11 feet out.
Plum misses.
And so it's Chicago with it. They're leading by 8. Queen with the ball. Three-pointer. Knocks down the three ball.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Three-pointer Kelsey Plum. She scores her 5th field goal, and she's taken 9 shots to get there.
Well, if you hit a 3 on Plum's team, you just know Kelsey wants to respond in kind.
Now here's Hamby. She's guarded by Williams. Back to Hamby. Outside Carter. Makes it off the glass.
They haven't been able to stifle them defensively.
No, you know, the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play at both ends of the floor.
Now here is Queen. Not a lot of room.
Spots foul. Kelsey Plum. First personal foul. First team.
And the first one falls for her.
For Chicago.
So after making the first, she goes 1 for 2. To the paint. This one for 3.
It's Cardoso with the rebound.
Here's Queen. With 1 on the clock.
That's the
Buzzer beater. Oh!
And what a bonus for them to end the quarter as she beats the buzzer.
Now that is how you use every last second on the clock.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Sky out in front. They lead by 13. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And for the Sky here, they've been putting on a show for us.
Good start for them defensively. They've forced some turnovers.
And they've also done a good job on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
Now here's Clarendon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Plum. Tries it from 16. She's off on that one.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Williams. It's hauled in by the Sparks. And here's Burrell. The 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Allen. Launches it. Queen misses. Now the Sparks moving it up. Moving it up. Here's Cannon. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist. Here's Chicago now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Queen. Connects from three-point range.
And she does it again. What can you say? The defense keeps allowing her to get open out there, and if I'm the opposing coach, I got to dig into my team here and demand more from them.
Clarendon, that's good.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Cardoso brings covering. Pass to Queen. Williams sets the screen. Queen misses. The Sparks trailing. We're now around 2 minutes into this second quarter.
You know, when we talk about players who just get better during the offseason, that put in the work, Kelsey Plum has got to be high on that list.
Yeah, she was the first overall pick back in 2017. And she struggled her first few years. Didn't shoot a great percentage, but Plum's really improved on her game. She's been top 5 in most improved player 3 different times, and now one of the best scoring guards in the W.
Now here is Queen. 25 points in the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here is Queen. Clarendon covering. Pass to Queen. 4 on the shot clock.
Screen by Cardoso.
The three-pointer is on target.
Once again, the defense letting her get open at the three-point line. I don't know how you can allow that to happen in this game situation.
Now here's Plum. She's got 15.
In the first, she was killing him from outside, but in the second, she just can't get it going.
Pass to Williams. Allen. They get the rebound. Out to the wing. Here's Queen.
And rebounded by Brink.
Now the Sparks with it. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
Brink a screen.
To the inside. That's good, and it's Lasia Clarendon with the assist.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Now here is Queen. Tight defense on her. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from outside.
A great game for her offensively. She's been a factor.
Now the Sparks with it. It's a 10-point game. Now here's Plum. Vandersloot defending. Pass to Burrell. For 3.
Cardoso gets the board.
And so it's Chicago with it. Here's Queen. Vandersloot. Allen. Clarendon covering. Vandersloot outside. From downtown. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, She'll keep shooting,
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing them?
Now here's Brink.
Three-pointer Kelsey Plum hits the three-point bomb.
It's obvious that Plum has found her rhythm tonight. Nice to see her making a big impact on that end.
Here's Queen. The shot from the low post is good.
He has been unconscious this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And the Sparks with possession here. Down by 12. And it's Queen with the foul. That's foul number 2 for her. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Here's Brink.
Deflects the pass. Over to the wing. Here's Queen. Off target with the 3. Pass to Plum. Outside Sims.
And here's Cannon.
Throws it up high.
And stolen by Cardoso.
And here we go, the Sky fast break. Queen, shot is good.
Great ball movement from Ariel Atkins, showing a willingness to get her teammates involved.
Plum with it. She's got 18. Pass to Sims. Count it. Good.
A notable finisher around the rim. Sims doesn't want any weak spots in her game, and I admire that.
Queen. Soft touch off the glass.
Absolutely. She's been a matchup nightmare in this game. She's eaten up anyone they've had on her.
We've got a small portion of the season behind us, and the league's hierarchy is starting to come into focus.
It's still early, though. So for the teams that are struggling, you still have time to get in gear.
Yeah, but they don't have a lot of time, Brian. I mean, the season is short, and the pressure ramps up every week that goes by when you're not winning games.
Now here's Vandersloot. Here's Queen. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Sims. Plum. Back to Sims. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple.
An impact perimeter player. Sims uses a mature feel for the game to score points.
Down low. Queen misses. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. Shoots from the line. Again, Odyssey Sims missing.
That's a big part of what they want to do defensively. And that's limiting her easy chances inside.
So it's the Sparks now. 11-point game. Back to Plum. Pass to Stevens. Sims. 6 to shoot. Brink with the ball. Gets it down to single digits.
It's great to see how Kelsey Plum can not only score the ball, but also move the ball. She's really good at creating for herself and others.
Now here is Queen. He has 40. Drains the three-pointer.
To be honest, I'm speechless. This may be the best shooting performance I have ever seen, and I've seen a lot.
Sims with it. Queen covering. And the foul called on Atkins. That's her first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Sims. Back to Stevens. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Chicago with it. Now here's Vandersloot. Queen. Wnba grabs the miss. Outside Clarendon. Pass to Stevens.
Jackson.
Clarendon with it. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hamby. Doesn't get it to drop for her. Great D that time from Elizabeth Williams. And here's Ariel Atkins outside. And again, it's the sky from Dees.
unwavering work ethic. Atkins has just about mastered the three ball.
Clarendon, Queen covering. Outside Sims. Wnba, good, and it's Odyssey Sims who picks up the assist.
Well, she's shot a very good percentage today, and her team has needed every last bit of it.
Pass to Queen. The three is up. Stevens grabs the board. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Let's go with a three. 24-second buzzer signaling the shot clock violation. Pass to Queen. Here's the three, and she's good on the three ball.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
Outside Clarendon. Inside. And there's the 3-second violation.
Boneheaded play, guys. Plain and simple.
And mistakes like that are...
Pass to Queen. The tray. And again, it's the sky from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from... beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
Now here's Clarendon. Wnba sets a screen. Shot from free throw range. Clarendon, no good.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
Pass to Banham. Queen. Here's Carter. Now Queen. Non-stop scoring machine here. Drills the three-pointer.
Yet another three for her. She's really been draining them here in the second.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the call on Kennedy Carter. That's foul number 2 for her.
Well, she's got 2 fouls now and really has to play in control for the rest of this half.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson. Clarendon. Shot clock at 5. Back to Wnba. Sims. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Now here is Queen. Good if it goes. And no good trying to get that one. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's the Sky opening a huge gap. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third. Quarter. See you in just a bit. welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. Queen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And those threes have been dropping for her. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, this could not have been a more productive day for her from long range.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Sims. Outside Plum. Jackson. Here's Wnba. Hits the jump hook.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
And the two-time sixth player of the year. You can't deny the impact of De'Erica Hamby.
Yeah, and now she's too guard Wnba. A huge part of the Aces' first title team in 2022. Really, to me, one of the most underrated and modern big.
Here's Queen. 19-point game. Launches a three. Rebound by the Sparks. Side Sims. Wnba shoots over Cardoso. Wnba misses.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Los Angeles foul. Jackson. First personal foul. First team foul.
And she makes the first.
2 shots.
That's also good, so she hits them both. And we're just about a minute and a half into this third quarter of basketball. Outside Sims. Wnba, she's guarded by Williams. Wnba left side. 6 on the shot clock. side, Plum. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Here's Queen, using the post moves to get the 2 points.
That's just an unselfish play from Carter. Sees a wide open shooter and gets them to rock.
Pass to Plum. Good, and it's Odyssey Sims who picks up the assist.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
They get a hand on it.
Jackson with the steal.
Plum with it. To the middle. Here's Stevens. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there. They've had a solid start to the second half offensively, gotten good looks and hit 3 of 4 of them.
Pass to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Wnba.
It's Cardoso with the rebound.
And they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Queen with the screen. Fires the 3. The rebound by Sims.
Yeah, so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second half.
Here's Jackson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Effective moving the ball from the front court. Wnba's a willing passer.
Pass to Carter. Queen with the screen. And here's Atkins. Beyond the arc. Queen. Shot is good.
A capable distributor, Atkins is able to see the big picture within the game.
And it's the Sparks ball. Outside Sims. Back to Plum. 5 to shoot. Inside. And that's in. Nice feed on the play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
Queen, shot is good.
If they're going to be successful, they need her scoring. And certainly they've gotten it today, and then some.
Plum with it. Williams there. Chicago with the rebound.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Plum. 20 points for her. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, when you get in the pick and roll, Plum can shoot out of it, drive, pass. How do you defend that?
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good. That one misses. And it's the Sparks ball. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Queen. Fast break Chicago. Takes the 3. Wnba grabs the miss. 3-on-3. Pass to Sims. Basket counts.
And how about the persistence from Sims? Fantastic at taking contact and still finishing off the play.
Now here's Cardoso. She's guarded by Stevens. Screen by Cardoso. Queen. Offline with the 3.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The T got lucky.
And the ball out of play, the Sky will have. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
The three nailed from three-point land.
Well, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Here's Cannon.
Outside Sims.
Wnba on the wing.
Clock at 6. Jefferson pulls it in.
Totally unnecessary to go the fadeaway there. Could have been an easy jumper.
And Allen gets it to go.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Queen. To the middle. Jefferson, no good.
Here's Cannon.
She's covered by Allen.
Offensive rebound.
Wnba left side. Another shot. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
You can see just how solid Wnba's mechanics are. Picks a shot she likes and sends it right in.
Pass to Jefferson. Now here is Queen. Williams sets the screen. Queen hits it from three-point range.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from three-point range.
Yeah, it's been pronounced and definitely a big factor to point to in this game.
Stevens, covered by Cardoso.
Here's Stevens. 6 to shoot. Sims kicks it out to Plum. Jacks up a 3. Yes. Great play by Odyssey Sims to set it up.
I don't care how you look at it. She's having a great game from outside.
Left side, Williams. Pass to Queen. And that's a foul called on Odyssey Sims. Here's Burrell.
Left side, Clarendon.
It's stolen by Queen.
Cardoso.
Pass to Queen. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call.
Now here's Clarendon.
Guarded closely.
And here's Cannon.
on the way up. And it's the Sky ball. Pass to Queen. Williams. And here's Queen. Clarendon covering.